Infor CloudSuite Industrial is an enterprise-wide business management suite designed to address the modern challenges of a manufacturing company. CloudSuite Industrial delivers the speed, agility, and visibility to drive both your top-line sales and bottom-line profits. Let's take a look at a day in the life of a typical manufacturing company. Progressive Industries is an industrial machinery and equipment company that manufactures, sells, and services configured forklifts. In this video series, we will review the day in the life of several people across Progressive's company. One of our executives, Cole Randall, will be visiting a customer tomorrow and wants to make sure he is prepared. The team at Progressive will use Infor CloudSuite Industrial to manage their day-to-day job and gain visibility into their business and collaborate with each other. In part 5 of this video series, we will focus on Paul Adams, who works in the purchasing and receiving departments at Progressive. As an employee who wears many hats, Paul needs the flexibility to access information whenever and wherever he is. Paul also needs to be able to quickly and easily communicate and collaborate with fellow employees. Let's take a look at how Paul utilizes CloudSuite Industrial to manage his day at Progressive. Paul logs in using any browser to access CloudSuite Industrial. Here he is on his collaboration homepage. You can see the fellow employees that he connects with on a regular basis, as well as any suppliers or purchase orders that he is following. Currently, Paul is using a computer down on the receiving dock using the browser and any workstation there. He can access his environment and pick up his messages wherever he is. Paul can see he has a message from both Claire in customer service, as well as Cole, the VP of sales, asking about an O-ring part for one of their customers, Stevenson Sporting Goods. Looks like Claire provided him a link to the order in question. From here, Paul can link directly to that particular purchase order. Paul can see some pretty quick details about this particular order. The part is due in today, the part is an O-ring, and the supplier for the part is Chromax Metals. Paul knows that he just saw their truck pull up, so the parts are arriving right now. He can go ahead and let Cole and Claire know what is going on. Back on his collaboration page, Paul can respond directly to Cole and let him know what is going on. Here you can see Paul's feed gets updated automatically, which will also automatically show up on Cole's homepage. Now, as part of the receiving process, Paul is going to go ahead and receive the purchase order by scanning in barcode labels using Factory Track Warehouse Mobility, which integrates seamlessly with CloudSuite Industrial. Let's go back to the purchase order and receive it in Factory Track. Paul has the option to use the warehouse mobility solution via his browser and his personal computer, or via a tablet and its touchscreen. Either way, the process is intuitive for him as well as any other users. Paul simply needs to receive or get the material in this case. Since he is receiving a purchase order, you can guess what he needs to click or touch on the screen. Again, easy and intuitive. Now, Paul simply needs to scan the barcodes to receive the part into inventory. First, he will scan the purchase order. With the purchase order in, next up is the item number. The system validates this is a valid PO item combination and ensures this is an open purchase order, so Paul can't receive it against a PO incorrectly. The system also validates that the item detail is correct and is on the purchase order. Next up is the line number. Now, let's receive this into stock or inventory. And we can lastly enter in a quantity and receive the parts. Paul has now completed the receiving process. Pretty simple. Now he can go back and update more people like Claire. Paul can update Claire directly from the message he received from her to start this review and process. CloudSuite Industrial gives Paul complete access and visibility to his messages, suppliers, purchase orders, and the ability to receive material all through a single user interface. And if it prefers, he could be using his tablet and touchscreen in addition to the barcode scanner. With CloudSuite Industrial, Paul has the power and flexibility he needs to save him time. In part 5 of this video series, we focused on Paul Adams in purchasing and receiving. Paul collaborated with key personnel across the company and was able to easily review operational detail and receive parts into CloudSuite Industrial. Now, to finalize this video series, we can't forget our sales executive who at the end of his day is heading to the airport to visit his customer. Cole does one last check of his daily messages and his to-do list to make sure he has completed all of his tasks before he leaves for the airport to fly and visit Stevenson Sporting Goods. On his message feed, He sees that a message from Claire that the quote has been turned into an order, and from Paul, he sees the message about the O-ring part. Now Cole can do one last check of his to-do list before leaving for the day. From Paul's to-do list, he can see that he has reviewed all of his sales information, all of his detailed analytics. He has reviewed Stevenson Sporting Goods. He has checked on the order of the forklift with Claire, and he has received detail about the O-ring part from Paul in purchasing. Now all he has to do is do any kind of final reviews before he heads to the airport. From Paul's business intelligence dashboard, he can review all of his sales information, but he realizes he is running late for his flight, so he has to hurry up and get out of the office. But Cole is never away from information. Cole simply waits till he gets to the airport and checks on things one more time from his iPad. While sitting at the airport, Cole can review all the information he needs. With Infor CloudSuite Industrial, information is available wherever he goes. Cole is always informed. He doesn't have to be in the office to get timely information. Cole has access to details wherever he is. And when he has to put away the tablet to board the flight, he can always get alerts and check information on his watch. CloudSuite Industrial empowers Cole so he can be productive in the office on his computer or while away using his tablet or watch. Cole has anytime, anywhere access to information using Infor CloudSuite Industrial. In other videos in this series, you can learn more about how Infor CloudSuite Industrial empowers the other users at Progressive Industries. To learn more about Infor CloudSuite Industrial's comprehensive manufacturing capabilities, visit infor.com.